Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm going to do a quick video. I'm working on orders and I'm going to do I'm making the embossed postage stamps. This is the process. I did work on my binder because if you watched my last video, I made 6 kits. So this is my binder for postage everything that is in my shop. I always have a sample of everything. I know what it's supposed to look like, how much you're supposed to get, and so on and so on. So I did, there's kit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I made an extra kit that's called kit 6, and it is Lorette. These are all items that I know she likes specifically, so I made that kit for her. So the order that I'm working on, and this is how I do my orders. Right now I have 3 orders I'm working on. Thank you to Lorette. They watched her video of her opening her purchase items and her little goodies that I sent her. So this is how I do it. I usually print a copy for me and then a copy receipt to send off to the customer. So I already have it stamped on the inside, thank you, with a little sticker. Then I go through, I blurred out their information. I go through each item and I write down which kit it is. It pretty much details in the listing what it is. But this is kit 6, which is Lorette, and they wanted tea stained. And then I put down how many, because sometimes they order 2, so I have to be mindful of that so I don't forget anything. And then the ribbon and lace holders, they ordered white. I've already made those. I made those yesterday as soon as the order came in, and they are drying in my book press. If you haven't ordered the ribbon holders before, just take note, there is a disclaimer in most of my items that need to be glued that it does take, it's like a several step process, and there's drying time, die cutting time, all kinds of fun things. So just be mindful of that when you're ordering, to check the description to see how long it's going to take to get your order, because I would say 90% of my stuff is made to order, where it's not there until you order it because everything is custom. And then once the order comes in, I start making it. And that's how I gauge how much time I need to get that item to you, because there could be like several orders ahead of you and I'm trying to streamline them. So so this person watched Lorette's video and she ordered 2 sets of the embossed postage stamps. One is tea stained and then the other is the 45-pound tracing paper. So I've already cut them out to save time. And this is how I do it. I have these little pockets here, and as I make things I put them in here if they fit. That way I can keep everything together. And then I usually ask the customer and let them know that I do send a package of samples from items that I make. Is there anything special they're working on, color or theme that they would like? And if they respond to me, I write it in here to make sure I include that. And while I'm making the order, if I think of things, I will slip it in the envelope. So that really helps. All right, there's that. And so I finished my binder, and I got most of my 6 kits. Well, the 6 kit was pretty much made up of items from 1 to 5. So I really didn't have any new embossing folders, I don't think. But I got them labeled, numbered, and made a book up. I finished putting them in here, so everything's in here. These are all my hard copies. I'm really loving this process. I have the numbers on the back, all the information. So once I get everything where I think I'm good with it, I'll make binders up. Like one will be flowers, and because I have some other embossed kit ideas. That way I'm not flipping through every page. I can, okay, this is all flowers. I'll probably label it here. I was going to cover this with embossed paper, but I like that I can just grab it and I can clean it off, and I don't, have to worry about anything falling off or anything. It'll fit on my shelf and I can grab it every time and not worry about ruining the cover. So I'm probably just going to leave it and just put a label here. But I have several of these. I think there's 4 of them. That should be enough for me. They're all the same size to do like one flowers and so on and so on. Just do themes. That way if I want to make another embossing kit and I want it all to be flowers, then I could just go through and see what looks good to me and then write the numbers down and then go pull them. So this system is going to work out great for me. So I'm glad I did that. It took some time. All right, so I already have all my embossing folders pulled because on this kit, I went ahead and made a list here and put it in here so that when I go pull them, I've got all the numbers here and I can just go through and pull them. And then these are the examples of what they should look like. So I'll pull these out. So I hope everybody is well. I had several messages wondering what am I doing, what's going on. I'm just working quietly, just finishing up some stuff. I got a bunch of these binders at the dollar spot. They've closed most of them here. At the time that I bought them, they were $1. So I think I bought like 20 of them or so. So, because I knew I would use them and they would all be the same. So they look the same on my shelf. So I really like them, and I like that they have this elastic band here because it holds everything together. So there's that. So these are all everything of how it's supposed to look. And I'll go through. So I have to do tea stained and tracing paper. I probably should have sorted these. So I just need 12 of each. And these, this is my computer paper that I have in my shop. I use these as a paper shim, and then I also have a listing of these. So it's kind of nice to put something in there that you're already using, and I just use it like I do with my other dies as a shim to help release the paper. So I'll just grab these. These are all just tea stained file folders. Then I just cut them up. So I should have enough of those. So quite a few of those. I should have sorted these. So I have quite a few of these here. The other thing I was playing around with is I was watching Rhoda Burks. She's been doing some amazing things with her Halloween journal, and she's been doing a lot of texture paste, crackle paste, stenciling. And I was like, hey, I want to do that again. So I found my box of, oh yeah, I'm making some gold too. My mixed media I call it, box of tags I did last year, where I stenciled on top of napkins. I glued napkins to tags and then stenciled on top of those. So I found that box. So I really need to finish those up. And I probably have more than 12 here. Good enough. So yeah, and then I found some things that I worked on with, okay, that should be good enough. I'll talk about that in a minute. This is my box that I have, that I did last year of goodies. And let's see. Okay. Where I was making tags out of the brown paper bags and putting stencil on them, and then I colored some. I was doing the tags. So I want to bring these out maybe next week, and I don't know, they kind of feel flimsy to me, so I may glue another tag on the back here to stiffen them up, and then start giving these away in Happy Mail. So yeah, I did a bunch of these with the stenciling. I stenciled like this, and then some of these I took the oxides in, the Distress oxides, and colored them. Some of them came out good, some of them not so much, but I really like that process. And then I came across these that I did with the tracing paper and the texture paste. And I stenciled on them and then die cut them out into stamps. So I want to do some more of that. And I know I used, hopefully it's not dried out. I don't think it is. I have a hard time getting the lid off. I have to use a screwdriver. I used this here after I ran out of my jar of stuff. It's the Fast and Final Lightweight Spackling. I've seen a lot of people using this, so I tried it and it worked out really well. So I may do a video on that. I want to do some more of these because I really like these. I mean, that's just on my 45-pound tracing paper. And let's see, I've got some color here to show you in the background what it would look like if you put it on something. So what is this? Oh, that's my pocket. I was thinking, why do I have that sewn on? Let me grab it. I need to glue it. This is my little pocket. Oh, it goes like this. That I make these for stamps. If you buy the, I think it's the sewing theme stamps, where I stamp little tiny stamps like this, and they're all sewing themed. I had a bunch of these made up ahead of time, and then I glue this on here and then stick all your stamps in there. So I came across that too that was undone, and I think it might be a little faded by the sun too, but just finding stuff that I need to finish up. But yeah, I want to make some more of these textured paste. Alright, I gotta get this back in. Alright. Stamps. I really love these. And these are just the Stampers Anonymous, I think, the stamps and stencils. But yeah, I'm surprised that that's stuck to that. The only thing is with the 45-pound tracing paper, when you get it wet, it does crinkle a little bit, but it looks like it came back to life because I remember doing it and it kind of rippled on me. So I just threw them in there thinking it was a fail, but I love these. Yeah. So get some of this next time you go to Lowe's, and I don't know how much is in here. 32 ounces. I know it was very inexpensive, and it'll go a long way. So maybe I'll do a little play with that after I get caught up on orders. So there's that. But I have a lot of like paper bag that I stenciled on. I have some I haven't done any. There's a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, where I put the napkin onto tags. Maybe I'll have to start doing Tag Tuesday again. And then I was stenciling on top. So, yeah, I don't know what that is. But yeah, I need to finish this box up. Well, that's cool. I put stencil on that too. Okay. So there's that. That's what I've been doing, playing. So this one here, I only got one cut out. You have to be careful with the gold cardstock because it will scratch. So it's very difficult. You have to really protect it when you're shipping it because things can damage it. So I'm thinking I might put that in a sleeve with a piece of paper in front of it, just so it'll be protected. I'll put that in front. Okay, so I made this. I want to make a kit out of the gold, Christmas themed. Like I've done these. I have to look because I don't have a lot of Christmas embossing folders. I might have enough to do 12 different ones, maybe. We'll see. Because it has to be big enough to do. I have a lot of small ones, really small ones that I do my little Christmas bags. But yeah, I don't know if I have 12 of this size of Christmas, but we'll see. So I cut one out just to test, and I really like it. Turned out well. So I want to do some Christmas ones. So there's that. Just been squirreling. Okay, let's save that. So now I get to cut these out, and they're both the same kit, which is great. So I can just keep going along, and I'll show you my process. These are the tracing paper ones. I see some of them got the little thing, the little dot. That's the only tricky part with these things, getting the little dots out. Alright, so I'll go one by one here. This one is number 140. They're all numbered. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep. I was going to do a quick video. Now it's starting to get long here. Alright, so I would need 1 and 1 because they're both the same kit but different materials. So I'm going to do that one. And then like I showed before, well, I did on the back of this one, my setup for the machine for this, the extended platform is usually what I use for my embossing because it gives me extra room here. And it says on there 1 and 2 shim and then the top plate. So number 1 and 2 and just the top plate. Okay. I'll be alright. Excuse me. And this is my embossing top plate. Just picked up some of the black from the black embossing folders. I'm just going to clean that off real quick with a alcohol wipe. So yeah, you might see some texture paste play here soon. But go check out Rhoda Burke's channel. She's doing some amazing things for Halloween. I mean, her pages are, she's so creative. I mean, this black stuff won't hurt anything, but I just want to make sure it doesn't transfer onto anything. Okay, I think we're good enough. I'll clean it later, it'll be all right. So my first one, I'm going to do 1 in 1 of each, and I'm looking at this here to see what it's supposed to look like, and it looks like I stuck my stamp up in that top corner there. Yep. And I'm going to do one at a time because I'm doing tracing paper. I normally just, when I'm embossing stuff, I do one at a time. And I just realized I did that backwards. I don't think it's going to matter because it's tracing paper. Nope. So I'm going to do this one too. If you do more than one, like if I put both of them in there, it would change the thickness. And I'm not sure that this, it might crack this. And the file folders are a lot thicker too. So this is the tea stain file folder. It's really pretty. I love them all. Okay, so this one's done. I need a bucket. I'm going to take these out so I can use this bucket for my done stuff. That way I'll have them ready for packaging. And I'm going to show packaging again because I want to do a another review on the sticky folio that I got from We Are Memory Keepers. I'm going to do an update because I've had a lot of questions. So I need 1 in 1. I'm just going to keep going down the line here. And this one is just dots, but I want to make sure the dots are lined up and they're not crooked. So I'm just going to line one edge up. Should be good. And then this one here, if I don't have any notes on it, it would be, let me get my spackling paste out of the way. It would be the #1 shim plus your plate, then your embossing folder, and then another plate. I only label the back if it's different, and I label it just so I can keep the party going, just keep going. Just going to line up the dots on here so they're straight. So I'll probably, I don't know how soon, have a kit 7 on these with Christmas, if I can come up with enough embossing folders for Christmas. That'll work. These are a little tricky. There we go. Love it. Oops. So there's that. These. Okay, so I'm going for that one next, which is green. Okay. I just want to make sure the wording's straight. Oops, backwards. Let me go this way. My son's on vacation, so you might hear talking. I think he's on the phone with his boss. I'm going to put it to the top because I don't want it, I want everything to be straight and not like crooked. one's pretty. I'll do a tea stain. This one's a little thicker. I'm going to put it at a little bit of an angle. That helps that banging noise. There's that one. Okay. Next one is a Texture Fades. And the setup for this is #1 shim and top plate only. So I'm going to pull this off. So let's do this. And it looks like I put this up in the corner here so I could get most of the lace. This is a doily die. Went pretty smooth. Looks like lace. It's beautiful. So do one of that. See if you have everything set up and ready to go. Go smooth. There's that. Okay, so put this to the back. We'll go to the next one. I love this one. This one's Ornate Lace Crafter's Companion, and it's #1 and #2 shim, and then the top plate. So just these two. So I need this and this, and then I'm just looking on my sample here to see where I set it up. It looks like, okay, that's the back. Right there, this little flower, like down below that second, right there. Okay, I'll run that through. Just want to make sure it didn't crack down here, and I'm good. It's a little you know, foldy uppy, but it's really nice. Do this one. That's the back. Gorgeous. It's like netting in there. It's really beautiful. Okay, there's that one. Okay, and then this one is the 35. It's this one here. Okay, I'm going to have to take this out, put this in, and I need one each here. I'll do this one first, and it looks like I have the word received in the picture, so I put it down at the bottom. That's why I have a sample. It feels like it didn't do anything, so I'm just going to check real quick. It's just a thin folder, but it did. It's all like postage. So do that one. This is a little bit thicker material, so let's see. Oh yeah. Sometimes I put like a cardstock shim in there if I don't think it's gonna do its job, but it did. Okay, next one is this one here, 143. It's this one. Okay, need one each. And it looks like I have that rose in this bottom center. So I'm just going to line it up right here. And the setup is number 1 shim and top plate. So I got to take that out. And this is really thick, so I'm going to put it at an angle. And it's backwards. Okay, you want your company number name up top. Some of them are different. And if you see me put a sticker front here, that means the front is probably the back. I don't know how that happens, but sometimes it does. Okay, so I want that rose in that bottom middle. Okay. These would look good in the gold too. Really pretty. I need to make some more tea stain folders. We've been having a lot of rain, but I think I'll have a chance this weekend. Okay, this one is number 128. And I have some cardstock in there is because I sell these in the shop and I need to take a new photo. So, all right, I need this. Oops, that's 2. 1 and 1. And this is an all over pattern, so I can pretty much put it anywhere. I just want it straight. And this doesn't have anything, so it's just a regular deal with a number 1, the plate, and then a top plate. So I just want this straight. I'm just going to line it up at the bottom. This one's really cute. It's little petite. I call it leaves, but I think it's called Floral or something. Small Floral. Yeah. It's really pretty though. Very delicate. Okay. Do this one. With the tea stained. Okay, I'm going to flip the page. 4 more to go. 153 on this one. Oops, I didn't put this one back. I need to get some new photos for this kit here. And they're basically just card fronts. You know, you can pick any color. There's like a variety. Okay, this one is number 33. And it's 1 and 2 shim only. So I'm going to pull that out, put this down. One and 1. And then I basically have it in this top corner here. So move it down just a little bit. You see a little bit of the jar, but and that's backwards. I flip this over, that's the front. Right there. Put this at a little bit of an angle because it's thick. It's pretty. This down just a little bit. There we go. Uh-oh. You can see the jar on this one a lot better. It's more defined. It's really pretty. It's very pretty. So if you cut these up, you would get something different in each one. Okay, so there's that one. 3 more to go. I think the time-consuming part is the cutting of the stamps. And I believe I have a video of that. Okay. This one is Shim 1 in the top plate. I kind of know these by heart now. And it looks like I got these little acorns down in the bottom here. Kind of hard to see, but here we go. Like that. Okay. Beautiful. This is my favorite one. I've said it before, if you get an order from me, 9 times out of 10 you're getting that somewhere embossed. Okay, I'm thinking I gotta do that right there. No two will be the same, but I try. I try. Okay, so there's that one, and then this one here is the floral, but I think they're roses. I don't know. Okay, this is the regular setup, which is this one. I could use a smaller plate, but I like the extension of the long, and I've had that cutting plate since the beginning of time. So I just need one of these and one of these. Okay, and this is an all over pattern, so I'm just going to, I think I'm going to put this up here. Is that how that is? Right there. I think it's like this in this corner. Okay. There we go. Let's do this one. Set right there. That's with the tracing paper. One more to go. This one here is another beauty. I know I gotta take this out. This is the Botanical. Love this one too. So I'm gonna do this one here, and I'm just trying to see where I have that flower. Flowers like right there. Yep, I have it in this corner right here. Okay. I know it's time consuming and a pain in the butt to do all the labels and everything, but do you see how mindless it could be just to keep going and not have to keep changing things, trying things, and ruining projects because you're not sure. And I can just keep going. Okay, go with that. boy. Have some extras. Alright, so there's the entire kit. This is the kit number 6, Lorette. And there is tea stained and 45-pound tracing paper. I'm going to split these up and get them packaged up. I'm at 40 minutes right now, so that's probably a good time to end the video so I can upload. But yeah, I really love how those turned out. Very cool. So I'll package these up real cute and move on to my next item to make. Alright. Hope you're having a good day. Take care. Bye.